Live. There she is. Hi, good morning, Kristen. What you up to?
Good morning. Yeah, you guys don't have to look far. I'm right here. I'm actually right around the corner from the station. We're at Hy-Vee on Broadway today. And later tonight, the new campaign that kicks off in Quincy, it's called Get Active, Be Safe. One of the organizers with me right now is Carrie Kimber and Sarah Russell. So tell me a little bit about this campaign.
Well, it's a campaign aimed at getting people in Quincy and Adams County actually out and active, either riding bikes, running, or walking, and doing it in a safe fashion. So it's all about, educating people on the rules of the road, but also educating motorists and showing people all the wonderful opportunities in Quincy and Adams County to get active is another big part of it.
Right. Now, KHQA has been doing kind of these segments all morning to kind of gear up for the big kickoff later tonight. And Laura Seaver, she was on the show earlier, it said Adams County is actually the 6th most obese county in Illinois. So is that one of the reasons you guys really wanted to kind of get this campaign going?
Absolutely. Unfortunately, we do have a problem in our county with obesity, but there are things we can do, and there are fun things we can do, and there are fun things we can do as a family safely, and that's really what this campaign's all about. We have organizations, the Heartland Roadrunners, Friends of the Trails, and Quincy Bike Club and United Way that are all out there trying to do the same thing. We decided that together we'd be more powerful and have more of an impact in our community, and so we've all joined forces to come together and really push this thing as far as we can in Adams County.
Now, Sarah, you're with Friends of the Trails. Why was it so important for you guys to get involved with this campaign?
The primary focus of Friends of the Trails is really to raise money for multi-use trail development, and we do have the Bill Klingner Trail from 12th to 18th Street right now, and we're working to expand that. And so part of having those trails is having a place for people to safely go. They can walk, they can run, they can bike, they can take their kids and feel comfortable knowing that their kids aren't going to be in harm's way on the roads. And so we felt, that this would be a good opportunity for us to join forces with some of the other organizations in town that are working on these same things.
Perfect. Well, another huge part of having a healthier lifestyle is what you eat. And coming up a little bit later in the show, we're going to show you some healthy options that you can have for you and your family. Now, Tegan and Chad, I think that you guys can benefit from a little sweet potato.
Oh, I love sweet potatoes.
Me too.
The thing with sweet potatoes, though, is I get them at Thanksgiving, and that's it. I kind of forget about them, that you can have them. Let's check in with KHQA's Kristin Aguirre, who is out and about this morning to get you out and about, but
I know.
To do that, it starts at home.
It does start at home, and it starts on what you put into your body, which is probably one of the hardest things.
Yeah. Hi, Kristen.
Good morning. That is exactly right, you guys. Deciding what to eat, what's good to eat for you and your family is definitely a hard decision to make. With me now is Earl Breaker from United Way of Adams County. Now, you are going to tell us a little bit about an initiative that can maybe help parents choose the correct foods for their kids.
Right. United Way, last year the board decided to allocate some funds to 3 initiatives, one of which is 5210 that the Adams County Health Department is leading. And that stands for 5 servings of fruits and vegetables a day, no more than 2 hours of screen time, recreational screen time, 1 hour of physical activity, and 0 sugary drinks. And that's the hardest, I think, for most people.
How did you guys come up with these numbers?
Well, I'd like to say we can take credit for it, but the state of Maine has been doing this for 5 years.
Wow.
And at the United Way, we like data, we like evidence-based programming, so we kind of adopted that and worked with the health department so that they're implementing it over the next 3 years, and hopefully well after that.
So has Maine seen some great results with this?
Yeah, they've done some evaluation. We have access to that, so we hope to see the same sorts of things. They've done it statewide. We're trying on a much smaller level, but we think there's a lot of potential.
So one more time, what were those numbers?
5210.
5210. So 5 servings of fruits and vegetables.
No more than 2 hours of recreational screen time, 1 hour of physical activity, and 0 sugary drinks.
Perfect. All right, so if you're watching, make sure you keep those numbers in mind. We're going to continue to show you how you can get up, get active, and be safe. The campaign for that kicks off later tonight. We'll have more tips on how you can eat healthy coming up a little bit later in the show. And if you have any questions for Earl, make sure you tweet me out at Kristin Aguirre. Chad, Tegan, have any questions about healthy eating?
Yeah. Where to begin?
And I think that's the key is knowing.
It's only a 2-hour show, guys. It's only a 2-hour show.
Knowing some of the basics, and Earl said with that campaign. Kristin Aguirre is live this morning, filling in for Melissa Shriver, who is enjoying her maternity leave.
I know. We just took a shot of our sky cam of the location that she was at. She put a flashlight outside, Chris, and do like a Morse code so we can see where you are.
I was just looking at that. I'm doing it with my nose. Well, we are live here at Hy-Vee on Broadway, and we are talking about the Get Active, Be Safe campaign that kicks off later tonight in Adams County. It's all about getting families out the door safely and having a healthier lifestyle. With me now is Earl Breaker from United Way and Carrie Kimber, who is one of the organizers for this and also director of Bridge the Gap here in Quincy. Why is it so important to get families out there and healthy?
Well, for a couple of reasons. I mean, well, the obvious reason is to get healthy, but the other one is for families to do things together. That's almost as important because, you know, so people are so busy with kids. I mean, so many activities, doing things as a family is just kind of falling by the wayside. So, you know,
And a huge part of having that healthier lifestyle is also what we put in our body.
Absolutely. And you know, as a parent, we are in the perfect position to role model to our kids what we put into our bodies. And so it's really hard for parents who are eating not so healthy options to have their kids eat healthy. And so as a parent, to, you know, do the right thing and put some very healthy foods into your body. There is nothing more important that you can teach your kids than about what to eat right.
So we just touched a little bit earlier on the initiative of 5 servings of fruits and vegetables, 2 hours of screen time for internet, TV, anything like that, 1 hour of physical activity, and 0 sugary drinks. Now, really quick, when we walk into a grocery store, where should we be shopping?
on the outer ring.
The outer ring. So that's all over here where kind of all the produce is, kind of away from more of the more processed food.
Absolutely. In the outer ring, you're going to find your fruits and vegetables. You're also going to find your meats, your cheeses, your dairies, very healthy options for kids. And also Hy-Vee, very good. The Health Mart, it's on the outer ring. There's lots of good options in the Health Mart too. The important thing, read the labels. Know what you're putting into your body. Don't just assume it's healthy because it says reduced fat. I work with a lot of people who say it's reduced fat. Look at the sugar content then. What's in that reduced fat food? I hate to tell you, it's not that healthy.
Carrie really wants you to understand, to look at those labels. Now, after we just showed you how to go ahead and shop here, Chad and Tegan, is that altering the way you're going to be shopping in the grocery store?
Dead silence. So yes, Kristen,
Crickets.
that is exactly.
Dead silence. Yikes.
You know, but it's so much easier to go into a grocery store now and hear Carrie go, shop on the outside, stay on the outside.
I know, the outer ring, I've never heard of it quite said that way, but it makes
Well, when you look
sense.
at it, it's definitely exactly. It makes perfect sense. That's where all the produce is, the fruits and vegetables, the healthy cheeses, the healthy fats, all of that is right there. And you never really knew that until Carrie pointed out.
I tell you what, I will text you my grocery list, and you and Carrie can have a
Well, I don't know.
jolly
I don't
good
know
old
about all that.
time. And your checkbook.
I know. Carrie really nailed it, though, when she said about how we're supposed to get active, we're supposed to, you know, stay healthy,
safe.
and she's given us tips all week on how we can do that.
Exactly. The Get Active, Be Safe campaign actually kicks off later tonight at Madison Davis Bicycles in Quincy. It's all about getting your family outdoors and having a healthier lifestyle. With me now is Earl Breaker from United Way of Adams County. Earlier we showed everyone how they can eat a little bit healthier, but picking a physical activity for your family can be a little bit daunting, and you guys actually have a way to kind of solve that problem.
Yeah, we have a number of groups that we've involved in community engagement, and one of them is focused on nutrition, weight status, and physical activity. Last year they developed a directory, of activities and resources for families to choose from. We organize it around both the organizations like the YMCA and the Croc Center and CrossFit, Q-Town CrossFit, but then also organize it around activities. So that way, if a child says, I'd like to play basketball, they can go here and they can see where their options are for basketball.
There are so many organizations in here that it must be almost everything in Adams County. Why was it so important for you guys to kind of develop this booklet?
Well, we realized after talking to some people among the committee and others is that it was just hard for it to kind of filter down unless you had some sort of a resource like this you could really kind of go to. We aimed it at healthcare providers the first year, but we want to make it more available to more people, this year. So families, people can get it from the United Way. We do have it. We can give it to them electronically. We have some paper copies. We're in the process of updating it now, but we can make it available. Just people need to realize there's going to be some things that are not there, but will be in a month when we have it all done.
Perfect. So if you need some ideas on what kind of physical activity you can do with your family, this booklet is definitely the way to go. For more information, you can always visit our website at KHQA.com. We'll have some more healthy eating tips coming up in just a little bit.
All right, well, if you have a bus to get on Broadway this morning, talking how to be safe and get healthy. Good morning, Kristen.
Good morning. That's exactly right. That is what the Get Active, Be Safe campaign is all about. It kicks off tonight at the Madison Davis Bicycles in Quincy, and it's all about getting families kind of off the couch, out the doors, and kind of outside and getting healthy. With me now is Earl Breaker from United Way, and Carrie Kimber, kind of one of the organizers for this campaign. So people just tuning in, what is this campaign all about?
It's about getting people moving in a safe way. So Adams County, unfortunately, we have one of the largest obesity or highest obesity rates in the state. We're working to combat that, basically. And we pulled together a bunch of organizations in Adams County, and we're doing it together as a united front.
Now, a huge part of kind of having a healthier lifestyle is also what you eat, right, Earl?
Exactly. We have more fruits and vegetables every day, at least 5 servings, and anymore. I think they're even talking about doing more than 5. 5 would be a minimum.
Mm-hmm. And so there's actually an initiative that parents should be following. So what was that?
5210. The health department is kind of spearheading that. United Way is providing some seed money, and hopefully it'll take off so that they can make it sustainable.
And what exactly is all do those numbers stand for?
5 servings of fruits and vegetables, no more than 2 hours of recreational screen time, at least 1 hour of physical activity, and 0 sugary drinks.
0 sugary drinks. You guys hear that out there? That is probably going to be one of the tougher ones to follow. So for more information on this initiative, you can always follow KHQA.com. And don't forget, the Get Active, Be Safe campaign actually has a Facebook page that we can link you to as well. Kicks off later tonight at the Madison Davis Bicycles. We'll have some more details on how you can attend the event and you can get out there and be active with your family coming up in just a little bit.
Oops. I'm already on the wrong foot for today. Sugary drink.
Come on, Douglas.
Yeah. It's a 2-hour show. What are you going to do? Kristin Aguirre this morning at Hy-Vee on Broadway, paying it forward, showing us how to start living a healthy lifestyle.
I know, and it's always hard to kind of get going, but sometimes it's the initial first couple of weeks that kind of get you going.
Exactly, and you can actually kick off your healthy lifestyle tonight, because that is actually the kickoff date for Get Active, Be Safe, a new campaign here in Adams County that's urging families to get out there, be active together, and be safe while doing it. With me now is Sarah Russell from Friends of the Trails and Carrie Kimber from one of the organizers and also director of Bridge the Gap. So tell me a little bit about this campaign.
This campaign is really intended to encourage activity among adults and children here in Adams County, but also to make sure that we as people out exercising as well as motorists are aware of the rules of the road so that people are staying safe while they're out and about.
Perfect. And we are actually going to be helping some lucky child get out there on the road. What do we have here?
The Friends of the Trails, in conjunction with Madison Davis Bike Shop, are giving away a bicycle to a lucky youth, lucky youth here in Adams County. You can enter here at the Hy-Vee on Broadway, and it's through about mid-May is when we'll take entries, and we'll give away this bike. If it is a boy's bike, but if a girl happens to win, Madison Davis said that they will happily exchange it for a bike of their choice.
Perfect. Carrie, why was it so important for these organizations to get together and start this campaign?
You know what? Together we make more of a difference. And so everybody coming together has worked great together, and we hope that we make a significant difference in our community. That's all we want. We want to get more people active in a safe fashion.
Perfect. And the kickoff event is tonight, right?
Tonight at Madison Davis at 6 o'clock. The mayor is going to make a proclamation, and then after that, if come with your running shoes on or ready to go out for a bike, because all the Heartland Road Runners, all the Bridge the Gap trainees, anybody who just wants to come out and run, it's a 3-mile run, and it's going to culminate as a social event as well.
Perfect. And speaking of running, you know, this campaign is all about there getting active and getting healthy. Carrie has challenged us, Chad and Tegan, to kind of a little bit of a challenge. So Bridge the Gap is exactly 1 month from today. They're saying Tegan can walk, Chad can do the 5K, and I can do the 10K. I'm down for it. Are you guys ready?
Wow,
Carrie, tell me to do it.
Come on, you guys can do it. It's going to be fun. It's a new route. You can break it in this year, and I have confidence in you both. I know you can do it.
Carrie said yesterday, Chad, you said you wanted to do 5K, so now it's time to put your money where your mouth is.
That gives me a month.
Hey, I have to walk.
But look
I'm
at
good.
Kristen
You have
volunteering for the
1
10K.
month. We could do it 1 month. You guys still owe me a CrossFit workout, so this can make up for it.
Shh. Can we just give you a bottle of water when you cross the 10K line there?
In an apple?
No.
An apple.
No.
All right, well, we'll think on it. How about that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Start training for that 5K. If you're going to walk,